This is about making decisions, right decisions, under certain circumstances, utilizing the best of the resources inside and outside. And basically, that's what we do throughout our life. But in the recent 3, 4 days or even week, I had interesting experience. I want to capture that for my own sake. And if there's anyone listening, I hope this would be an interesting case example. Yesterday, I met a woman whom I've known maybe 40 years or more. And the last time I saw her was about 12 years ago. She's a diver, and that's how we met. She's 52, so that means 24 years younger than me. And we had a good conversation. We had pizza. And when she saw me, she told me, in the last 12 years we haven't seen, I looked the same. On her end, she was a little bit chubby and eating good food because she's got money, and her philosophy is money has to circulate, not just keep it. Anyway, various things spoke up. One of the items that we discussed was where to live, and there's lots of complexities, not just your preference, the culture of the place, and the legal issues, transportation, traveling, and various others. And that's one point. And what I thought was interesting is that my references are limited compared to what she's got about the legal issues and other miscellaneous ideas. And obviously I'm a bit older and I have some viewpoint. So we discussed interesting subject. I'm not going to go into detail, but even after meeting her, my idea was keep popping up, and I should check this, I should check that, and I used AI or ChatGPT, and even further corresponded with her back and forth to confirm the key issues, because she goes to Japan often, as much as I do, and she had some view of whether or not she wants to stay there for a long time. In my case, in her case, she wants to stay more time in California or Santa Monica area. In my case, I was thinking of withdrawing from America, but because of the green card and other issues, I was also thinking of applying for the citizenship after 40 years or more of staying in the US. And there's complexities related to that. But all the legal issues, the angles, and where to go and what references you have, if you can expand your view with exchanging ideas, of course that's wonderful. That's what happened. And then even tying to ChatGPT to expand and confirm the legal issues. So that's one perspective that I thought that, but before that was the point of where I was to live. And what's the criteria? How do I decide at age 76? I go to Japan, Hawaii, New Zealand, California, every 3 months or so, moving around. How would I settle? My feeling right now is turbulent world, so I'm not going to settle anywhere. Just go with the flow and keep making the right decision instead of fix too much. But at age 76, I may need to settle a little bit more. But the criteria, in my case, is that those 3 other places outside of California is nice in one aspect, which is simple life with nature and culturally not as busy but more traditional perhaps, so that I can spend my time quietly and even exchange ideas on the YouTube like this. But at the same time, in the last week or so, I met various people, and even yesterday I met the guy, for example, working for Tesla, just hired by Tesla and involved in the satellite communication infrastructure development at the software background. And a couple of days before that, I met the person from Switzerland. We were talking about the life in Switzerland, so to compare notes. And that was wonderful, but also even to realize that there's a direct flight from Zurich, where he lives, to what's the name of the African country? Whatever, the island that he direct flight to go diving and swimming with the whale. Tanzania, right? I think so. And then other people who is teacher of Jewish people about the religion. It's just amazing to see the varieties of people. A lady from Ukraine I played tennis with yesterday as well. And there's a moment that because of the setting of the pickleball, as much as you can do a very good exercise and keep your ideas, actions, and muscles and everything, but as well as communication like that can happen. I cannot find those opportunities out in other 3 locations as much. So my expression is that I need to have more quiet time, like a Zen monk. Maybe that's extreme case because I like diving and spearfishing and kayaking and so forth, but in that direction, but also have, I don't know if I should call intellectual curiosity, more dynamic, even craziness that they exist in California, Santa Monica, or any place like that. But right now, to choose a place is not that simple. And I have been in Santa Monica, Pacific Palisades area for 40-some years, even starting at the Marina del Rey, where I was, in an apartment, where I visited yesterday. So that's 40-some years ago, 1983. This is 2024, 40 years ago. So we all have those references to configure which path to take, how to make a decision, what information you take, and all of that. That's continuous in our life. But as you age, and the physical, mental, spiritual angle considered, and external environment that we live in, it's fairly complex. There's more I can talk about without getting into it. There's a human relationship issues, and the people change. But like I said somewhere, self-reliance. You can relate to other people's opinion, but you need to have your own strong sense of what you want to do in your life. That's your mission or purpose. And for that, to have steady, not too much depend on other person's view, because their world is different from your world because of the experience base. So you have to exploring, exchanging ideas like I did with these guys that I met in the last week and so forth. So the path will change, the external situation change, internal situation change, and again and again and again, what comes down is that we have to have a quiet time. So even after the interesting conversation, which lasted 4 hours or more, I came back, studied on ChatGPT, sent the email or the text back and forth so that she's updated, clarified the view. And later in the night, I thought I'll come back more ideas, so I stopped that doing. And then in the night, I came up with the idea and processed it. In the morning, I have more ideas popping up. So that dynamic situation we want to have with people, or through YouTube. And I even had this video I also posted in the show that I watched the video. Lex Fridman was talking with Isaacson about Elon Musk and Steve Jobs, their life. And they are, in a way, or in many ways, very much extreme. But the whole world is not to be run by the extreme, in my view, as much as the humans would find the middle way. Society would figure out, and how it happens, also accelerated by AI, we can be better communicated, exchange the ideas and the information available to make a good judgment for each person. Each person's world is his own, because that experience is his unique experience. We have billions of people, some are this way, some are that way, and there may be a divide, but it's not that simple two-way divide. But even if there's a divide in every dimension that you can think about, we still have to come up with the wisdom utilizing the best of what we've got. So my purpose, I said somewhere else, is find what you really like, I really like, and that helps the society. That's my criteria. That's my purpose. And for that, I use the platform like sitting, meditation, even in the toilet, riding the bike, or in the ocean, diving. The samadhi moment can pop up. And I produce more moments like that so that I can keep finding my quiet space, make decision, because the process is like a quality process control, that every movement, new information comes, and the priority changes as much as AI in action of life. So that's basically is the framework and the approach and the structure and where I am. And hopefully I make a good decision. Maybe I say one more thing, which I also posted on the other video, is this notion of samadhi is no thinking, no mind, no self, no ego, but also I see it, no action, wu wei, in Taoist thinking, which is, to me, is equivalent, and I posted the video, wu wei and samadhi has common root in the sense no action is no mental action and no physical action to have the space of quiet time, which I promote with meditation. Let's do meditate kind of video, but also keep checking how I'm navigating my life using this YouTube platform, me to look at myself and perhaps have comment with you or exchange comments so that we each can benefit to collect the wisdom for each to have a good life with purpose, plan to check out Shira Samadhi Panya, but also as a group and as a whole humanity to have that sense and have that middle way as a guiding principle, not just extreme case and fighting each other, divide, but multiple reference points so that we have intelligence as much as we have this huge intelligence and base in the AI. Similarly, and from that, and samadhi, or no action, not doing for a while, you can keep doing, but stop every now and then, sleep on it, think about it, meet another person, and continue that process to do this process control of life, to navigate well. I think that's my conclusion, and I hope it makes sense. I'll keep working how things are going to happen. I have no idea right now. I don't have any. I have one possibility of how to stay in Santa Monica. I'm waiting the answer, but I'm not going to take action. No action, wu wei, and no thinking. My life has been full of unknown. Somehow I managed this far, and I don't want to push it. I want to go with this riding the flow, communicating and connecting, helping each other. That's the way and the principle of middle way. Thank you.